We have new information this morning from the pastor of a Waseca, Minnesota police officer who was shot in the head earlier this week. He says doctors are amazed with their patient's progress. Hi, everyone, and thank you for waking up with us on this Thursday morning. I'm Jordan Schreier here with Lisa Bedell. We're just getting started with your news and weather to the top of the hour to help you plan your day.
The pastor says 32-year-old Eric Matson is improving with every hour. Caleb Hurley with Hope Church of Albert Lea says there are great chances that Matson will be okay in the future. But he says they will learn more about what exactly is going on with the wounds after the swelling goes down. He says Matson was shot over the right ear, but he says he can still see and hear.
He can move all of his right side. He can wiggle his left toes. So they're still in the woods with some of the movement, waiting for some swelling to go down, but very optimistic about the advancements that they've seen in his health and his breathing up to this point.
Matson was shot Monday night while he and 3 other officers were responding to a report of a suspicious person in a residential neighborhood. Tyler Janofsky was charged yesterday with 3 counts of attempted murder of a peace officer.
10 minutes before 7, let's get a check of our storm team forecast on this Thursday morning. And hey, we're above zero.
Above zero and by a lot compared to where we were yesterday, a good 30 degrees warmer, and we'll just build off of that through the day. Not a huge warm up as we go through the daytime hours, but still not bad. Teens to about 20 degrees for your high this afternoon with mostly cloudy skies, perhaps a little sun peeking through during the afternoon hours, but generally speaking more of a cloudy day. The wind switches from the southeast to the northwest later tonight, and that will bring about some changes for tomorrow. Here's a look at our current conditions in Fargo. We're at 17 degrees and looking pretty good on our sky cam. Looking southward toward Frisco, a big difference. It is 56 degrees down there. We'll take a look at your forecast if you're heading in that direction coming up. Temperatures into the teens in a lot of spots. We're at 17 degrees in Fargo, 13 in Grand Forks, and some lingering snow with this latest weather system that's been impacting us. It's especially the case over in the east and up north, where we're seeing some snow showers around Fergus Falls, stretching down around the Wheaton and Elbow Lake areas and beyond. Pretty light stuff here. And then up to the north, another little spotty area of snow about to work its way into northwestern Beltrami County, northern Clearwater County. Gradually, this will be winding down. Expanding the view, that road to Frisco looking pretty clear right now, but we do have some changes here in the forecast. Here's your Proceed Road to Frisco forecast. For today, again, looking okay, but as we continue into the evening hours and overnight it into Friday, we're going to see chances for precipitation ramping up the farther south you go here. So we're looking at, by Friday morning, the chance for some rain in the southern plains, but this is a developing storm system that's going to get intense Friday afternoon. We're talking severe weather, all modes of severe weather possible in East Texas and Dallas and Frisco area included in that threat, and up into southeastern Oklahoma. And then on the cold side of the system, the potential for a little snow or even some freezing rain or a mix too. So traveling on Friday could get tough. Want to make sure you've got your Valley News Live weather app set to follow you so you can get the alerts and you can check on conditions along the way. Heading into Friday night, the system continues to impact that area, and we'll be in the 60s Friday in Frisco. By Saturday for game day, back down into the 30s to about 40 with perhaps a little snow mixing in on the tail end of that system. So be ready for all types of severe weather as you're packing and getting ready to go. A look at your 7-day planner for us here in the Red River Valley. Will be cold. We're looking at some temperatures that are going to be frigid again Saturday morning. Teens to 20s below, and try to warm up on Sunday, but again, we're back into some colder conditions this week.
So enjoy today while we have it.
That's exactly the case.
Thank you, Lisa. New this morning, a 19-year-old Minnesota Army National Guard soldier has died at Fort Jackson in South Carolina. Officials say the soldier was found unresponsive during morning wake-up yesterday at a field location. Life-saving measures were unsuccessful.
The soldier's name is not being released yet. An investigation into the cause of death is now underway. A West Fargo boy who battled a rare and aggressive form of cancer has died. 7-year-old Miles Allen passed away yesterday.
His family released balloons outside of the hospital, led by his big brother, Traden.
That signified like a release to let him know that, you know, we love him, to let him know that it was okay to go and be with God. And, you know, our messages from everyone and his brother that he could see and read, know that we still care.
Miles had an incredible impact on the community and was known for staying positive during his treatments. The family of Brenda Cardis is begging for help after police learned someone told employees at a local business that they had specific details surrounding her death. Fargo police posted a video on Facebook saying the employees didn't know the person making the claims and that there's no video of that conversation.
Brenda's remains were found in South Fargo last August. She had been missing since July of 2018. Anyone with any information on this case is urged to call the Fargo police. 2 men are in jail after the theft of a car that was left running and unlocked in Fargo. A Moorhead officer saw that vehicle in a parking lot along Main Avenue in Moorhead about 20 minutes before it was reported stolen. Patrol officers then found the car and its passengers in the 1100 block of 18.5 Street South in Moorhead. The driver was arrested for possession of a stolen vehicle and the passenger was taken into custody on 4 outstanding warrants out of Clay County.
West Fargo has a new public works director. Matthew Anvik started his new position on Monday. He takes over for Chris Brungart, who resigned December 31st. Brungart's departure came shortly after the firing of Assistant Public Works Director Ryan James, who is under investigation by the North Dakota Bureau of Criminal Investigation. Fargo PD's K9 team did not disappoint during its national TV debut. Pretty good for the oldest dog in the contest. K9 Falco and his handler officer David Cochran won their first round in the A&E show America's Top Dog, which premiered last night.
Teams are tested on what's described as one of the toughest canine obstacle courses ever made. Team Falco won $10,000 last night, and now they're going after the grand prize of $25,000 in the finale. Falco is an 8-year-old Belgian Malinois who has been working with Cochran since he was a pup. Bison football players are waking up in Frisco, Texas this morning, getting ready to defend their national championship title. The NDSU team, as you can see, looked relaxed as they walked into their hotel yesterday evening.
They look like champions, and they are. They're bringing a 36-game winning streak dating back to 2016 into Saturday's title game against James Madison. And the rest of the herd is starting to head down to Frisco as well, and that includes the Gold Star Marching Band.
In the Valley today, Abby Furchner is live from NDSU this morning, where the buses are being loaded up with those band members. Good morning, Abby.
Good morning, Lisa and Jordan. We're outside of Reineke Hall here on NDSU's campus, and as you can see behind me, all 4 buses have been loaded up. The Gold Star Marching Band is getting excited, and they are ready to hit the road to make that 16-hour trek down to Frisco today. They're going to be stopping in Wichita, Kansas to take a little break, take a breather, and then they're going to be making the rest of the trip on Friday to make sure that they're there ready to go for the pep rally Friday night, and then of course for the big game on Saturday. They're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff. James Madison is also bringing down their marching band. Half of their band is going to be there, and they're going to be doing some fun stuff in the stands and maybe a little competition here and there. It's going to be a great time because you really can't have the herd without the Gold Star Marching Band. They're considered the pride of North Dakota. We hear it all the time in the Fargo Dome, so it's going to be really fun for Bison Nation, for Bison fans to have the Gold Star Marching Band in the stands with them out there in the Toyota Stadium. And they say that it's a lot of fun in Frisco because the stadium is outdoors. They're not used to that, but they say it's a whole different experience, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see them and hear them down there. Maybe have some familiar tunes playing throughout the stands as well. So everyone's getting ready to go. This is kind of the emotion today as everyone is hopping on the planes, packing up their cars, getting on the buses to head down. You can definitely tell that Frisco's excitement is all over the FM area. Even if you're not going to Frisco, I feel like everyone's just excited.
I agree with you. And Abby, you're going to be heading down south too, right? People will still see you but tomorrow morning, but live from Frisco.
Yeah, tomorrow morning we'll be live outside of Toyota Stadium. We have a lot of fun stuff in store, from talking about the stadium to seeing who is all down there. We have a fun couple stories too that we're going to be sharing with you. It's my first time going down, so I'm very excited. And I know, Lisa, you're going to be down there as well. So we'll definitely have to meet up. You'll have to show me Frisco because I know that isn't this is like an annual trip for you. So I'm excited to meet you down there.
Frisco is
yes, I'm so excited.
Second home. So yeah, the two of them will be down.
We'll
having
have
a good
fun.
time.
We'll take some pictures. Horns up.
All right, Abby Furchner reporting live. We'll see you tomorrow morning in Frisco. And our Proceed Road to Frisco coverage continues throughout the rest of the week, taking you up to our 90-minute long Farmers Union Insurance Bison football pregame show on Saturday.
Coverage begins at 9:30 Saturday morning with kickoff to follow at 11 between the Bison and the Dukes. Okay, let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. This generally improves your chances of getting a promotion at work.
The answer is smiling. And remember, you can take part in our question of the morning on the Facebook page. And today, compared to yesterday, I'm smiling looking at the
Yes.
forecast.
Yeah, you know, you mentioned it earlier. It doesn't feel so terrible when you step out the door this morning. Temperatures are running 30 degrees warmer than this time yesterday,
Wow.
and we'll stay in the teens to some 20s above for the entire day today, heading into the afternoon. Hopefully, a couple of peaks of sunshine, but generally cloudy. And watch out for a few flakes this morning.
The Today Show and CBS This Morning are just about to start, but the